Hi guys, we are back again and we're making Kelvin fried bread. Let's get into this. Let me show you the ingredients that I'm gonna use. So here are my ingredients. This is 1 cup cornmeal. This is 1.5 tablespoon of dry yeast, dry active yeast. That's 1 cup of raw sugar. That's 3.5 cups of flour, and this is 1 tablespoon of salt. Now let's get cooking. So now let me get my 2 cups of hot water and I'm gonna pour that in so that I can add my cornmeal. Let me turn that into high. There's my cornmeal. And I'll grab my little spatula or spoon and I'm just gonna keep stirring it till it's smooth and thick. Now I think it's ready. So right now I'm supposed to add like 1 cup of cold water just to make it soft and thick. So when I add the sugar and the yeast and salt, it's not gonna melt inside. It's just gonna be compacted inside to hold the flavor. There's my 1 cup of cold water. And I'm just gonna keep adding it like in small portions, not like adding it at once. And I'm supposed to like keep stirring it so that I don't have any lumps inside my mixture. Just keep on mixing. Let me add the remaining water. And now it's ready, but my mixture is kind of lumpy, so I'll have to get like a potato masher. So there it is. Nimeibonda kama ugali ndio ipoe vizuri. I'm gonna give it like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. This is a recipe that takes up to, let's say, 4 hours to make. So I'm gonna mix the salt, the sugar, and the yeast. So I'm gonna mix all this together Then after the cornmeal is cooled and it's ready, I'm gonna sprinkle this inside. So this is the sugar and the yeast and the salt. As you can see, that's the yeast. I want to mix it well. I think now it's ready. So my cornmeal is cooled down, so I'm just gonna sprinkle this. So let me just mix this up. It's crazy. The first time I was making it, I thought I had messed up when I saw cornmeal, and cornmeal is used to make ugali. So I was like, how do you make mandazi with ugali? But when I finished making it, it was so tasty. I couldn't get enough of it. It was so nice. And if your cornmeal is kind of dry, just sprinkle, usiweke maji mingi, just sprinkle a little bit of water. Let me add the sugar. Have to mix this up till it's nice and incorporated. And you can also use what's it called, a potato masher to remove the lumps if your mixture has lumps. Let me get my potato masher and mash this thing. So I have my potato masher. Let's mash it up. Make sure your mixture is thick but moist. Thick but moist. So if it gets dry, just sprinkle a little bit of water. And this was a native bread the Native Americans used to make. So you're gonna be tasting history. Let's put this in the sink and get the flour. Now this is the hard part. Adding flour to the mixture and still making it like you have to mix it well so the flour is nice and incorporated. So that's how the dough looks after kneading the dough and mixing everything in. Now I want to put it in a bowl now and let it sit for 3 hours. Let me oil the bowl. So let's cover it. And I want to cover it tightly so that the air is trapped in. As you can see, and it should be doubled in size. Let's give it 3 hours and we'll be back to make some Kelvin fry bread. They actually look like mandazis but tastier. Let's go. So our dough is ready for frying. So the dough has already doubled in size. That's how it looks. It looks like that, and it doubled in size because of the yeast. Let me remove this. That's how it should be. Soft but thick. So grab your pan. There's my pan, and I'm not gonna use like vegetable oil. I'm gonna use coconut oil. So guys, that's how I shape them. That's how I shape them, and let's see if the oil is hot. Just grab a wooden spoon or something, and if you see it simmer at the bottom, just know the oil is hot. Can you see it simmering? Yep. Let's dip our little fried bread. Just keep moving them so they don't get burnt if they stay at one place for so long. Hello guys, today we're making Kelvin fried bread, and there it is. And you're gonna be tasting history in your mouth, because this was the bread that Native Americans used to make, so feast your eyes on history.